Hey guys, I'm not entirely sure if you know about this, but I am a fan of Deadpool. Now, I'm not like some old school fan of him. I became a fan of him after he was basically in X-Men Origins Wolverine. It's just he wasn't himself in that movie, but that's when I first found out about him and became a fan of him. And honestly, to this day, he's one of my favorite superheroes, even though he's more of an anti-hero. And I've honestly been, just having collectibles and different merchandise, and I just love Deadpool as a character, and it's finally great to have seen the Deadpool movie. So for so many years, I've been looking forward to this movie and hoping and praying it was going to be something good instead of something that was a little overdone and just did too much with Deadpool as a character. But after seeing this movie, and I honestly just got back home from watching it, it was a good movie. I have to say it was a good movie. I'm going to go into some more details about it in a second, but it was just exactly what I wanted from a Deadpool movie. Now, first things first with Deadpool, you have to have comedy. You have to have the humor, or else it's not going to be a Deadpool movie. And honestly, look, when I watched this movie, I felt like I was laughing at least every minute, if not every other minute, at something or other that was going on in the movie. And the great thing is the humor that was used in the movie wasn't overdone, and it wasn't too much. It was just right. It fit the situations, and it was just perfect for all the moments that happened in the movie. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be a little bit vague about things because I don't want to go over specific things that happen in the movie. I want you guys to know that for yourselves and go see it if you are agreeing with me on the certain things I'm about to tell you about the movie. So it starts off with a scene that we definitely are familiar with. It is the scene that's basically in all the trailers, and it was also in the first teaser we saw for the movie before the movie was officially announced. And the thing I love is how it just pulls you right into the action from the start. It doesn't pull any punches, it just puts you right in that position of the action, the battle. It doesn't go over the backstory just yet. It actually goes over the backstory with a lot of flashbacks that are really detailed. They go over every single thing about Deadpool, his relationship that he had before, and also the surgery he went through. Not really surgery, it's something else, but you'll figure that out when you watch it, if you watch it. And the flashbacks go through every single part of his transformation, going from being Wade Wilson, who was just some mercenary for hire, into being Deadpool, who is this superhuman mercenary for hire to merc with the mouth, Deadpool. So if you guys already know about the different marketing campaigns that have been used for Deadpool, you probably already heard about the different billboards that were used and how they marketed this as being a Valentine's Day movie that you go with your bae, you go to the movies and go see this as a date. Now I'll tell you this right now, that is definitely what you would want to do. It is actually a romantic comedy action superhero movie that is very awesome. It's a movie that honestly just appeals to the general audience, and this is exactly what is so important about it. Deadpool is filling the mainstream right now, and he's honestly just one of the most iconic superhero characters of this time. And this movie doesn't try and aim its demographic just at the comic book nerds and just at people who like seeing these superhero action movies. It aims itself at everyone. And of course, throughout it, there's little nods to people who actually know certain things about Marvel movies and Deadpool as a character, and it's just really cool to see those nerdy things all along the way. So yeah, if you have a guy and or gal that you're thinking about, asking out, go somewhere, have a date on Valentine's Day, or if you're watching this after Valentine's Day, just going out on a date to watch the movie in general, just go do it. I mean, it's a perfect movie to go see with anybody, honestly. Also, one thing that I really liked about the movie is when I thought up how the movie was going to go, before it came out obviously, I was thinking this could go either two ways. Either they're going to do it right and they're going to have the comedy spot on, they're going to make the right jokes at the right time, or they're just going to overdo it and have too many jokes to make it just a little bit too over the top, and they're going to lose a lot of people with that comedy. And honestly, that's something that the Deadpool video game kind of did, where it just lost you in a lot of crazy antics and a lot of just hilarious humor that was cool, but for people who aren't fans of Deadpool, they might not be as appreciative as fans of Deadpool. But I feel like they never went too far. They never did too much, and they never tried to push the boundary past the point where it was just, you know, hilarious. It didn't try and do too much. If they made a joke, bam, it hit or it missed, and it just kept going. It didn't try and sell you on some really crazy jokes, or some jokes that are really, really minor, some jokes that are just, you know, a little over top of your head. There's actually one I didn't really understand. I knew it was a joke, but I just didn't understand it. It's actually something that happens in Deadpool's apartment. I actually didn't really understand it all that much, but it's something that was a joke, and if you might understand it yourself if you watch the movie. And also, I didn't really go into depth about the action of the movie, but it definitely plays it up, and it definitely uses Deadpool's powers to good use. His healing factor definitely is a use of comedy, especially in one scene. You definitely will get a lot of laughs out of the way that he just uses his healing factor and just doesn't care about the harm that comes to his body. And that's just a normal thing about Deadpool. It's not a spoiler, you'll see it if you go see the movie. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do the whole Deadpool 2 thing, because if you haven't heard already, Deadpool 2 is officially confirmed to come out. I'm not going to give you any information about that movie because there's no information out about it at this point. All that we know is that it is being made and it's already confirmed to be made. I'm not sure how the second movie is going to go, but if I had an inkling, it's probably going to go more into the X-Force, which would be a lot cooler and go probably a little deeper into the whole X-Men origins. But honestly, whatever they do with the sequel, I'm just hoping that they don't ruin it. I hope that this isn't going to be the normal thing that you see with sequels, where the sequel is just not good enough and it's just the underdog, or rather not the underdog, just a little stepchild to the first movie. But yeah guys, enough of you watching me talk about this movie. Honestly, it is worth a watch. If you go ahead and go to the movies and watch it, great. If you want to catch it when it comes out on Blu-ray, DVD, iTunes, Amazon, whatever you want to do, go ahead and see this movie. It is definitely worth a watch. It is something that everybody can definitely get something out of. And hell, it might actually make you a fan of Deadpool without you having to be one of those people who just goes to Hot Topic and you're just like, wow, half this store is Deadpool and the other half is just anime shit that nobody wants. Because that's actually what Hot Topic is nowadays. I was in there today. That's the case. Even though honestly I was in there looking for a Deadpool hoodie because I am just that much of a nerd that I wanted a Deadpool hoodie. I wanted to go to see the movie in a Deadpool hoodie and be one of those nerds. It's just like you just point them out in the crowd like, hey, you're a fan of Deadpool, right? Because I can tell you're wearing that hoodie. But hey, I got this shirt. So that's something. Hey guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more just like it. Hopefully, I don't know exactly what I talk about Deadpool related, but if you like anime and video games, just go ahead and subscribe. And also, this is me, NextLevelOtaku, saying stay gold, and I'll see you guys later.